All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with a Peña custom Apache with Mexican blanket right over here to try to improve the action, clean it up. I mean, this doesn't need any cleanup, but maybe a tune-up, because I'd like to have like a little bit more drop shot blade action kind of thing, but it's gonna be pretty hard. But anyways, you don't have to forget to like, to subscribe, leave me a comment down below, let me know if you guys like this kind of stuff. I think it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take this guy apart. We're gonna need a T10. We're gonna need two T10 because the pivot is spinning and it's not captive, so just a couple of T10 screwdriver, a couple of bits, a little bit of patience, and you're gonna be able to take this guy apart like that. Very tiny pivot screw going on over here, and this is out like so. Very long actually. Here you go. So the pivot screw is out. I'm just gonna swap this thing for a T8 because we got to remove also the scales. Very gentle, very slowly. Take your time. Don't hurry up. The choice is yours, right? But don't be late. And that is good. So this guy can just come out. The scale can come out as well. We're gonna need a T6 for the liners. Wow, these are tiny guys, so just use good quality bits when you do this, because you don't want to mess up these tiny screws. So just make sure you use a T6 and very slowly take them apart like so. There you go. Now this thing should pop off like that. Back spacer, the stop pin, the bearings, and the blade. All right, I'll grab a classic alcohol swab for this job, like that, like so. Here you go. I'm gonna start by cleaning the blade, the tang of the blade. Somebody's messaging me. Here you go. Blade is done. Scale is done. Let's clean up the liner and the stainless steel washer. Nice titanium blasted liners. I'm cleaning also this side, tang of the blade, and this side of the scale, and this tiny back spacer. Done. And of course, gonna clean up the tiny little bearings, which are ceramic and caged, and the tiny stop pin, like so. There you go. We are done. Just gonna clean also here and here. I'm gonna maybe try to use a little bit of mineral oil to get this guy shining. But let's go ahead and put everything back together. Let me see. We can actually clean. You see, I just got like a little magnet in a bag. Here you go. So we can see, remove it, clean underneath, and just put it back together like so. Let's go ahead, guys, and do this. So let's start from this side like this. bearings in. I'll use 10 weight nano oil like so. And one more, and one for the detent ball. And the stop pin is in place. The blade is also in place. The other bearing, oops, maybe a little bit too much. It's okay. Then we're gonna go, maybe without forgetting to put the backspacer in. How about that? That is going to go like so. So we have to center the backspacer, kind of like, just to find the hole somewhere like this, right? Just a little bit. Then we're gonna take care of that and just line the other hole like so, and boom. So that can go in like that, correct? And this guy can go in like so. So we have the stop pin, we have everything in place, so just reduce the tension here. You don't want the tension when doing this. So I'm just tightening this guy like so, not too much, because this set of screws are tiny. Backspacer nicely lined up. Yeah, looks good. This looks pretty good to me. And scale is gonna go in like so. Then we're going to do the handle screw. Yeah, I got somebody, yeah, definitely messaging me. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is not a T6, by the way, Fab, that's T8. So don't forget to change the bit when you switch from the liner screws to the actual handle screw. You want a T8 for that job. And just do this gently, remember. And then you guys want to change again that for a T10, which is going to be your pivot, like so, which is going to be spinning for sure. So just keep the blade like that so it doesn't touch. And that's one. And that is 2 screwdrivers, and just work your way gently to tighten this pivot up. Like that is fully tightened. The blade is fully centered. Maybe we can do a little bit less tight, but still it's not gonna be drop shut or anything, because blade centering, how are we doing? It looks pretty centered. So the blade is like so thin, no blade play. It's so thin, so light that you gotta wiggle this guy to get in the close position. Yeah, just a gentle nudge is gonna be fine. It's like still a new one, so maybe you can do even like, it's a tiny one, but it feels great. It's a gorgeous looking one, guys. I mean, look at this shield and this Mexican blanket, micarta. This thing is a thing of beauty. So there you have it. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned.